thought I was ready. I'd read all the books, watched the birth vlogs, and taken the classes. I had a birth plan, a hospital bag packed weeks in advance, and this picture in my head of how everything would go. But let me tell you, labor had other plans. If you're pregnant or thinking about having a baby, listen up, because I'm about to share some things that completely caught me off guard during labor. Some of them were funny, some were downright shocking, and one of them, well, let's just say I had to throw my birth plan out the window. Let's start with this. No matter how much you plan, birth is unpredictable. And I learned that the hard way. I had my heart set on a natural birth. Minimal interventions, no epidural, just me, my baby, and my body working together. But after 20 hours of labor, I was exhausted. My contractions were stalling, and my midwife gently suggested something I hadn't even considered: medical intervention. That moment was tough. I felt like I had failed in some way, even though I hadn't. Because here's the truth, sometimes your body or your baby has other plans. And the most important thing, a safe delivery, no matter how it happens. Now, let's talk about the surprises that no one warned me about. Labor doesn't always start with a dramatic water break. You know how in the movies, a woman's water suddenly breaks in the middle of a crowded place, and then she's rushed to the hospital?
What is it?
I think it's shit!
What? What?
I cut my hand.
Oh, wow, that's bad.
Samuel?
Yeah, but hang on, honey, this is quite serious.
Samuel?
That is going to need stitches, seriously.
Samuel?
What?
My water broke.
Well, we'll get you another.
No, my water broke. Samuel, stop!
Yeah, that's not how it usually happens. For most women, contractions come first, and the water breaking happens way later. Or sometimes, not at all. In my case, my water had to be broken at the hospital because my labor wasn't progressing fast enough. Contractions feel different than expected. I had heard contractions described as intense period cramps, but that wasn't even close. For me, it felt like a deep, squeezing pressure that took over my entire body. And here's something wild. Some women feel contractions in their back instead of their belly. It's called back labor, and it happens when the baby is positioned a certain way. I wasn't expecting that at all. You might not care about modesty. I went into labor thinking I'd want to keep things private, maybe wear a cute hospital gown or something. But once I was in the zone, I could not have cared less. Between the nurses, the doctor, my partner, and whoever else happened to be in the room, modesty went out the window. At that point, I just wanted my baby out. Pushing is not like in the movies. I thought pushing would be the easy part. After all, it's what you see in every birth scene, right? A few big pushes, some dramatic screaming, and boom, baby arrives. But nope. For me, pushing was a full-body workout. It took every ounce of strength I had, and just when I thought I was making progress, my baby would slide right back in between contractions. No one told me that could happen. The afterbirth? Wait, there's more? So you finally deliver your baby, you're holding them in your arms, you're crying happy tears, and then the doctor tells you to push again? Excuse me? I had no idea that after the baby, you still have to deliver the placenta. It's not painful like the actual birth, but in that moment, I was like, are you serious? I thought I was done. Looking back, I realize how much pressure I put on myself to have the perfect birth. But birth isn't about perfection. It's about bringing your baby safely into the world, however that happens. Whether you have an all-natural water birth, a hospital birth with an epidural, or even an unexpected C-section, every birth story is unique. And trust me, your experience will probably be different from what you imagined, but that doesn't make it any less incredible. So tell me, what part of labor are you most nervous about? Or if you've already been through it, what was the biggest surprise for you? Drop a comment below because I'd love to hear your stories. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss my next video. We've got a lot more real talk about pregnancy, birth, and motherhood coming your way. See you next time!